ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Abington Green Wave football, where tonight the Green Wave travel down Route 123 to see the Norwell Clippers. My name is Sean Riley. With me tonight is Kevin Whalen. Kevin, it's Friday night football here at Norwell Clippers Community Center. Beautiful night for football here, despite the fact it's October 29th. And we got a pretty good ball game here between competitors, foes here in the South Shore League. The number 2 ranked statewide Abington Green Wave against the number 6 statewide Division 6 Norwell Clippers. What do you expect to see tonight?
I expect just a great game. I think, obviously 2 different styles of offenses here, going up against each other. Green Wave doing the old wing tee, kind of really run first offense, and now you got the spread offense from Norwell. They got a great quarterback at Jake Croak. They've had a good season, this year. Looking for just a hard physical game. It's kind of almost feels like football weather now, Sean. A little cooler, nice Friday night. Looking forward to a great game.
Green Wave won the toss and deferred. Norwell elected to receive, and they started off right at the 11-yard line in the kick. Running to the far side of the field. He's got a good bit of room there as he crosses over the 30 to about the 34-yard line, where the Clipper offense will come out with the ball.
Nice run back there by Norwell Clipper. Sean, it looks like Abington lost a little bit of their containment over on that edge. You got to be careful on those, on those special teams to make sure that you maintain that edge. Keep your lane responsibilities clear there and make sure that you don't let them outside.
So the Clippers are led by their quarterback, Jake Croak. He is a junior quarterback wearing number 5 in his jersey. He's got 2 men in the backfield, usually are brothers Ryan and Derek Fitzgerald. They like to come out with a spread offense. Croak will run them with the ball. He's a very talented quarterback who can run it, and they do come out with wideouts to each side, and Croak in the shotgun.
Croak will run the ball much like last week.
Looking to throw. Quick out in the flat, connects. Deshaun Leggett runs his man out of bounds. That was the number 2. That's Ryan Fitzgerald. That'll be enough for the first down.
Did a little bit of a crisscross there. Leggett had to come all the way across to pick his man up, number 2 there. Nice job, execution there by the Clippers.
Ball is marked right at the 45, pickup of 11, 1st and 10. Oh, weren't really
one of the things, too, Sean, you get in high school, you don't want any quarterback getting a rhythm.
Yeah.
That was a nice, easy catch, easy pass there.
Good way to stop.
Make sure that you get pressure, get them moving.
Good way to stop for the Clippers. He's got 3 receivers to the right now, 1 to the left. Now he stocks it up, everyone going to the right. Now he keeps it up the middle, and he's going to get hit as he crosses the 50-yard line. But a pick up a 6 on the play by the junior quarterback.
Nice fake there once again by Jake Croak. Did a nice job of kind of faking that and then keeping it. We saw that a lot last week with Middleborough.
Yeah, similar type of offense. They give him a 5-yard pickup. They like to run the sweeps, the student body, which they kind of set up there as they had Owen McVeigh in motion number 1. Yes. Or the quarterback can keep it.
The quarterback does the read. If the defense kind of goes with the sweep, then he sees a spot. He'll take that ball back and run it for a 6-yard gain like he did.
Even out with 2 receivers on each side now. Croak looking to throw, looking the right side. Quick out, falls incomplete. Look like some people colliding with each other over there.
Yeah, a lot of traffic. A lot of traffic over there. And it's not good when you're that close to the line of scrimmage and you're not really moving unless it's a bubble screen and you have people in front of you. You really want to be moving away, making sure that the defense has to kind of move with you.
And the linebackers can hit the receiver until the ball's in the air, so they can really actually knock him down if they're in a crossing pattern.
So one of the things, Sean, I'm kind of just a little concerned. You had that big, huge win last week. You want to make sure that there's not a letdown tonight, and hopefully that's not going to happen.
Yeah, the Green Wave, if they win this game, they clinch at least a co-championship of the South Shore League with Middleborough. Rockland has a chance to make it a tri-championship. They stack it up now on the near side. 4 wide receivers. They throw it out and up and over his head. It'll be incomplete. Intended receiver was number 82, Jackson Adams.
There's an instance where the nice thrown ball, the receiver just kind of turned over the wrong shoulder. It was, if he looked over his right shoulder, that would have been dropped right in between his hands there. He looked over his left, and he couldn't find it when he came back.
So they're going to punt it from the 50-yard line. Croak is the punter also.
It makes you a little concerned.
Yep.
See what they do. Watch the fake.
They got Donovan and Fanara back deep for the Green Wave, standing at their 20.
4th and 4. That's a
snap is on the ground. He gets it away. Line drive kick coming Fanara's way. No, Donovan's way. Donovan grabs it, steps aside at the 16, gets it up to about the 22 or so.
Crook did a nice job just to get that off.
Yeah.
I think the Green Wave really didn't pressure him because they wanted to make sure that he was kicking the ball. They wanted to make sure that he was
because he can run.
Yeah, he can run, so you want to respect that, so he doesn't pick up that first down. So Green Wave 1st and 10.
At their own 17-yard line here. No, sorry,
22.
the 22-yard line. Riley under center. He's got an eye backfield. Gives second man through is Kilmaine. Kilmaine with a good hole up the middle. Kilmaine trying to break her away from a tackler. It's up over the 45 still.
Not one.
Oh, no, that's Curtis.
Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4. Norwell Clippers on his back.
I apologize, Curtis. Lucas Summers looks like he's running like he did last week.
The way he stood up and was running, I thought it was Kilmaine as well. But Lucas Summers, the big number 31, just taking it across midfield for the Green Wave.
Wow, 29-yard pickup in the first play. Nice job by Curtis. I talked to him before the game. I said, are you going to be running angry again like you did last week? He said, yes, sir. So that'll be a good thing to watch. First and 10, Green Wave. They give it right back to Curtis Lucas Summers on the left side. Curtis shedding through the line of scrimmage, dives forward to pick up about 5 or 6.
Yep, nice job. Second down, and that's always great. You're in Norwell territory at the 44.
Give him a 5-yard pickup.
Good hard running.
Yeah. Averaging 17 yards a carry right now.
It's not a bad average. I'll take that all night long, Sean.
That's right. Donovan goes out wide to the far side of the field.
Well, I think the Green Wave on this drive, Sean, they're going to just run it until they stop him here.
Kilmaine is the lone running back with wings on each side of the line. Riley Collin puts a man in motion now. Gives it up the middle. That is Kilmaine. Kilmaine trying to break around the right side. Gets the first down for Abington. They'll move the stakes.
Another good job by Kilmaine, and up front there running. Got about 7 yards there, maybe even more.
You get him right up on the ball. The ball at the 34-yard line now. First and 10 for the Green Wave. First possession of the game for Abington. Riley looking over the defense. Looking to throw. He's got a man wide open. Nobody covering him. Oh, he throws incomplete.
I don't know how that happened.
Me neither. Donovan was over the far sideline at the line of scrimmage. Nobody on him.
They really didn't have a huddle. They just went right up on the line of scrimmage.
Wow. There's actually a rule where you can't kind of sneak off the sideline, that type of thing, but Donovan really just never left the field.
Right, so he was always in the play. So second and 10.
Fooled all of us.
I was surprised it was going to be a pass, just because they've been running the ball so well.
I think Ed Riley was so excited he just overthrew the ball.
Exactly.
He's like, oh. So second and 10. Lucas Summers in motion. It's the counterplay underneath, though, and it's Izzy down to the 30-yard line.
Picks up 5.
Yep, bring up third down.
I almost could break out my old line there, Sean. His arm's so strong you could overthrow a dictator.
That's right.
It's been a while since I've used that.
I'm waiting for one to come back. I'm not going to tell you which one. We'll see. All right, here come the Green Wave up to the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 30-yard line. Donovan out wide. Single coverage with Donovan on the far side. Izzy now lines up in the slot in the left side. The eye backfield with Lucas Summers behind Kilmaine. They give to Lucas Summers right side. Nice block from the pulling guy. Lucas Summers coming down the right side.
Touchdown, man of Muskegon!
Abington Green Wave on the board from 30 yards out. Curtis Lucas Summers doing what he promised.
That looked easy. Just so easy. Great blocking up front. I mean, he had 7 or 8 yards before he had to think about a Norwell Clipper even touching him there. Nice stiff arm, just perfect running there by Lucas Summers.
A great blocking by the linemen with the scheme. Have the guards coming right down the line and just blew open the hole. And that's all Lucas Summers needs is that 2 steps, and he's gone. So a good 78-yard drive by Abington.
It's pretty impressive. A few minutes off the clock.
They're going to attempt the point after kick, it looks.
Looks like Tommy Fanara's back, number 3 for the Green Wave kicking, which is good news.
Yeah, another left-footed kicker. Snaps down, ball's up, kick is.
Wow.
Kick lands in Hanover.
Tailed.
Wow, nice kick by Tommy.
That would have been good from about 50, Sean. That was a heck of a boot.
No. So Green Wave on the board quickly with 7-0 and 8:35 here in the first. They took about a minute and a half to get down. No, about 2 minutes. I'm sorry, 2.5 minutes to get down there, and they'll be bringing out the kickoff team once again.
Well,
we weren't sure we were going to even be playing this game tonight because of the big storm that just passed through all of the towns here on the South Shore. Norwell actually just got power back to the stadium here. I believe it was this morning or late last night, and they had some trouble this morning. But Athletic Director Peter Serino took a ride over here, helped them out because they have a similar light system to what we have in Abington.
The one place I knew that they would have power was like Martin's Bakery because that's where all the electrical workers go for breakfast. So they're going to have power first. I think it was like South Shore Hospital, Martin's. Brookfield, thank you all those guys that worked very hard, though. Appreciate it. We got us on today.
Thank you to all the residents who put safety first, stayed at home. People are helping each other out, trying to clear the debris. Here's the kick from Fanara. Line drive kick going right down the middle of the field. Going to be grabbed at the 10-yard line once again. Return right. Gets
Fumble.
up.
Puts
Ball's
it on the
ground.
Picked up.
And we'll see. There's a big scrum over there as to who got it.
Yeah, so there's
Is it going to be
Norwell
got it?
Yep, Norwell. Number 3 was on the Johnny on the spot. That's Ryan Lucarelli.
So where are they marking him out of bounds? At about the 32, 33?
Yeah.
33.
I think Norwell. We both have the Middleborough on our mind still there, Sean. I think we're going to see like probably number 5 try to take this game over, either passing or running. We only saw that one run that he had. He had a nice run there, but I do think he's got he's got a good arm. If the guys can catch it for him, I think he can make this a ball game tonight.
Norwell's a very young team. They got a big sophomore class here. Crow calling the cadence now. Puts 3 on the left side of him. Oh, bobbles it. Now he's got to run. He's running for his life. Going to be taken down.
Nice.
Is that Shea?
Shea McClellan.
Yep.
Number 53 for the Green Wave. Good pressure by Buckley in there, too. I mean, there was a whole slew of players in there for the Green Wave.
Also, number 44, Jack Robbins, putting a lot of pressure on.
Well, you don't even have to say Jack Robbins. You know he's going to be in there on something like that.
Yeah, he's been playing
huge.
really
so
well.
That's almost a 15-yard, 14-yard loss. Wow.
Yep, back to the 20-yard line. So, second down.
It definitely puts him in a passing situation. Now I think, Sean, I don't know if they do screens with, their formations, but this is what you got to look out for, is something like a screen.
Good luck with that, Matt. Matt's going to ask some of the Norwell kids not to shake the bleachers because it's shaking your camera at home. Shotgun formation. Oh, motion at the line. Offside against the Green Wave. Well, we'll give him 5 yards.
In Hensey's defense, the guy on the inside moved, and I think he jumped based on that movement.
So it just puts it up to the 25-yard line. They have to get it up over the 43 for the first. That's second and 18 here. And here come the Clippers wearing their home blue jerseys. It's senior night here at Norwell. Trips to the left, one to the right. Groke looking. Got some quick pressure. They go underneath. Going to connect, but it's going to be far short of the first. About nice 8 or 9 yards short.
Very similar. They kind of have the trips right. That clears out. Guy comes all the way from across the field. Robbins is in pursuit. Number 44 for the Green Wave. And he was able to land that ball out in the flat, and he was able to have a nice pickup there.
Lucas Summers helped out, and I think it was Deshaun Leggett with the tackle.
Tackler, right. Yep. Leggett, number 5. Nice team tackle there, kind of coming off his man and coming up and supporting.
So 3rd and 10 now from the original line of scrimmage, the 33-yard line. Abington would like to stop him here and get the ball back here as we're about midway through the first quarter. 7-0 Green Wave lead. Croak talking to his halfback. Green Wave putting some pretty good pressure on him.
Does a hard
Here
count.
they come again. He steps up, though. He's going deep trying to go over everybody, and it's going to go over everybody. Yeah. Fanara on the coverage. Intended receiver was number 1, Owen McVeigh.
So Croak has a little bit. It looks like he has a little bit of a hard count, Sean, where he before they snap it, and getting the Green Wave players to kind of jump a little bit. They were able to not completely jump into the neutral zone on that occasion. So it makes up a 4th and 4th and 10 from about the 34.
Got to punt it, and they line up for the punt. And again, Donovan and Fanara back deep. They're standing just inside their own 40-yard line. Croak is standing at his 20-yard line. Gets a good snap this time. Kicks it with the right foot.
Nice boot this time.
High kick going Fanara's way at the 36. Fanara gives it to Donovan going down the left sideline. Donovan going to shake and bake. Gets it up over the 50 and brings it up to about the 48-yard line.
Good return there by the Green Wave. Started about the 34, got about 17, 18 yards there. So nice return. Although Norwell, you could see, did a good job of defending that. They had the wall set up there, but they were able to penetrate that, knowing what the Green Wave does run that play.
That's right. So they're going to mark it about the 47.
Most coaches will take a 17-yard pickup on the on a punt return.
Yes, sirree. So Abington starts it off in Norwell territory at the 47-yard line. Ed Riley gets the play selection from the sidelines. Greenway break the huddle. Donovan out wide to the near side now. In the backfield is Kilmaine. Izzy on the left side wing. Curtis on the right side wing. Izzy in motion. They give to Kilmaine right up the middle. Kilmaine getting through that line of scrimmage pretty easy, but a good job by the linebacking crew to stand him up.
He picked up about 5 there before he got stopped. Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
it's a nice pickup on first down.
Yeah, good 5-yard pickup. Nope, 4-yard. What are they saying?
They're moving back.
Go ahead, Kev. Sorry.
No, I was just going to say, I mean, obviously the Green Wave is just really dominating offensively on the offensive line and kind of creating some big holes there. So, kind of look to Green Wave to kind of keep it on the ground.
Same lineup for the Green Wave. Kilmaine, the lone running back. Riley calls the cadence. Now puts Lucas Summers in motion. Fakes, looking to throw. Looking for Donovan down the middle. Donovan's behind everybody. No, it's not Donovan.
No, it's number 21 for the Green Wave.
Yeah, it's Izzy. It's Izzy Ricketson.
Izzy Ricketson. On the solid.
Woof.
Just as I said, I don't look him to pass. Boom.
Was that a 42-yard touchdown, I believe?
42-yard touchdown pass from Riley to Ricketson. Wide open.
Wow, nice play. Well-run route by Ricketson and good hands people on the end there. He didn't say it.
Touchdown, Manny Muskegon.
Thank you.
You know what? I was like kind of just flabbergasted that they actually passed the ball there. But that's a perfect situation where you get second and 6 to go.
Yep.
You're down at the 40-yard line. You're in 4-down territory for the Green Wave. So nice job by the Green Wave. Great pass by Riley.
Fanara lining up to kick again with Doug in the hold.
God, I got to know my line, Sean.
I know it.
Wow.
Boom.
Wow, he makes it look easy when he's going. Wow, that's Tommy Fanara with a beautiful PAT.
Bodie Johnson with a good snap once again. Number 76 for the Green Wave.
So
doubles it up to 14-0.
14-0.
Scoreboard says 19, right?
19.
It's 14.
Do not pay attention to the scoreboard. So the Green Wave is starting this game off right so far.
Wow, so 47-yard drive. And the Fanara kick.
Well, it's
starting
good to see
next
Tommy
week.
Fanara, the last couple of weeks he's been kind of, getting back to himself there after, hurting his leg there. It's good to see him kind of coming back and
doesn't look like it's hurt.
No.
That's
a good thing for the Green Wave.
I think,
he's probably the most complete football player on the team.
Thank our athletic trainer, Alicia Reed, for working with Tommy so hard, and she is awesome and gets these guys in shape and helps them recover from any nagging injuries. And Fanara now will kick off with 5:15 on the clock. Left to right across your television screen. Nice high
kick. That's what
end-over-end
wow.
kick back to the 6-yard line. Ball's dropped. Picked up around the 5, and again, the return to the right side.
Wow. Great kick by Fanara.
That was a great
Holy
kick.
Cow. It looked like on the first two that he kind of almost just missed it, John, but that one,
he did
nice,
miss that
beautiful high kick. Great coverage downfield. Put him back to the 21-yard line. That's what you want to see.
Norwell offense coming back on the field once again. It's a 21-yarder. What I say, next week we start playoffs. After this weekend of games, the MIA does their final run-through of the power ratings to see where everyone's ranked, and the top 16 teams in each division in football will play against each other in the playoffs. We'll follow up with that when we have breaks.
So do they have like extra points if they have the best announcers in the league?
They should, huh?
They should.
We'd be number one.
That should be category.
Right. Shotgun again for the junior quarterback. Groke, hands off a sweep coming right at you. Turns it upfield, got some running room, cuts it around one man, and then Leggett gets him along with, I think Fanaro is on the bottom of that also.
Nice first down pick up there by Lucarelli. Or Fitzgerald, rather. Fitzgerald, number 2.
Deshaun Leggett. Curtis Lucas Summers coming out off the pile. And it looked like, would you say Aiden Powers and number 80, Hensey Callis.
On that play, Hensey, like number 80, you've got to get upfield, kind of just seal the edge, force him up on the inside where you're going to have more help so you don't give him that big pickup. It might be a 3 or 4 yard pickup, but it won't be a 12-yard pickup.
3 wideouts to the right, 1 to the near side. Now they even up with the slot with the motion man.
He
keeps it upside. Nothing in the middle of.
Everybody is in there.
Yeah, it's a loss on the play there.
Like Lucas Summers is in there. You got to say Shane McClellan just because of where it was in the field.
I don't think Croak was reading that one. I think he was just he was determined he was going to run that ball but there was nothing there. So 2nd and 13.
Yeah, they crashed down from the left side. So they're all there blocking is moving. left, and Green Wave was coming from their left across to the right, and he just ran right into like 4 or 5 Green Wave guys.
So another second and long situation here.
And that's the problem for Norwell. They've been in these long situations,
right.
3rd and 15 or 2nd and 12 here.
Jake Croak puts a man in motion.
Whoop.
Oh, a high snap over everybody. Croak's going to go back and just dive on it back at the 15-yard line.
Wow.
Tough break there for the Clippers.
Yeah, we've seen a couple.
And that's going to bring up 3rd and even longer.
It's going to be 3rd and 25.
Going out to the 44 from the, where they mark it down at
to
the 17.
44 to the set from the 18.
Call it the 17, really. I get 27.
Well,
all trying to do
your
math
parents
up here.
paid a lot more for your education than mine, so I'll go with you, Sean.
3rd and long.
Holy Cross versus Bridgewater. It's like,
come on, I got faith in you, Kevin. Croak standing inside his own 15-yard line. Low
another
snap
one.
between his
wickets.
legs. Yeah, and he's got to dive on it at the 8-yard line now. Tough break with the connections here.
Yeah.
The 5-hole.
Jeez.
Matt Nelson throwing out the hockey lingo.
One's high, one's low. This one's going to be just right. Yeah.
So, 4th and 36.
I think
So a timeout called on the field. They're going to be punting from their end zone here.
Yeah, I think that the hard thing for him is he doesn't know where the ball's going to go. I mean, it's been high and low, and actually a couple times before that it's been kind of left or right. So he's had to kind of almost.
So I need to read it. We're going to have to say this a few times. Next week, as I was saying, in November is the playoffs, starting on Friday, November 5th. After this weekend, all the games are done. They will publish all of the rankings for all of the divisions in high school football. And the top 16 teams will go into the playoffs. Number 1 will play 16. Number 2 will play 15. The higher seed is always the home game. But the MIA, in all its wisdom, is changing the ticket policy. So for all of the football playoffs, they've announced that no paper tickets will be sold at any of the ticket booths at any high school games. Instead, the MIA is requiring that all fans must purchase their tickets in advance by going to the MIA.net website and clicking on the GoFan ticket link, or by going directly to www.gofan.co. It's not .com, it's .co. And then search for Abington High School, and the game will come up. The game, we won't know what the game is probably till Monday, November 1st, so wait to go on Monday. Look at this website, gofan.co. You got to purchase your tickets online. You download your digital tickets on your phone, and when you get to the game, you got to show your phone
more than
to
likely
the ticket
to be a home
keepers.
game, right?
Yeah, there will be a home game because we're going to be
so 4th and 35 here.
We'll talk more again about that. Croak in his end zone, waiting for the snap. Gets the snap, kicks it, line drive kick. Going to roll over the 40, just keep rolling towards midfield. Gets the turf bounce, and right out to the 50-yard line.
Well, nice punt.
With no return.
Croak. And that snap was not a.
That was good.
It was a little kind of not as quick as you would like.
No. Again, Norwell, a young team. Watch them next year.
They've given Abington several good games over the last few years. Yeah.
They got a good coaching staff here, too.
They've had a good program over the years.
All right, 1st and 10 right at midfield for the Green Wave with a 14-0 lead here in the first quarter.
Double wing.
Yeah, Lucas Summers on the near side wing, number 31. You can see goes in motion. They pitch it to Lucas Summers. Lucas Summers turns it upfield, dives forward, picks up about 5 or 6 on the play.
I think he saw a lane there where he was trying to cut back into, Sean, and just wasn't able to get there. Lost his footing there. He got tripped up, but he's picked up almost 6 there.
So this new ticket policy where you got to use your cell phone, your smartphone to get in, it's an MIA policy. It is not a policy of the high schools that are hosting the games. Ticket prices have not been announced, but I've heard it's about $10 or $11.
I heard it was Steve Parax's fault. He came up with this idea.
No truth to that. 2nd and 4 at the 44. Again, the Green Wave, the same lineup. They pitch again, same play. Curtis Lucas Summers over the left side, vaults forward, gets the first down. I believe he crossed over.
Hansen play where the quarterback runs into the hole and
follows everybody.
Yeah, follows everybody in. It's like student body left and right off tackle. So Green Wave pick up a first.
1st and 10 at the 39. So again, www.gofan.co, and then it asks you, you want to buy a ticket, and then it asks you what school. And you go Abington High School, it'll It'll bring up the game, but it won't be online live probably till Monday, November 1st, and then each week of the playoffs it'll keep updating. They come around the right side now. They
Izzy
pitch it.
Ricketson.
Izzy cuts back. Izzy still on his feet in a scrum, though, at the 35-yard line. Izzy dancing there.
That was a great run there. I mean, you saw Norwell come across. They actually did contain him.
Yeah.
They contained on the outside, forcing Izzy to cut up inside, where they had help, but he was able to bounce it out one more time to pick up the 4. Yeah, it's a nice job by Ricketson, but even a better job there by Norwell, containment there on the defensive end.
2nd and 6. Johnny LaRosa out on the sideline tonight, just taking the night off. He'll be back next week.
Number 62, tough kid. Done a great job for the Green Wave on both sides of the ball.
Kilmaine in motion. They go counter underneath the Curtis Lucas Summers. Gets tripped up as he comes up the middle. Be just short of the first down by 2 or 3 yards.
Yep, number 52 on the tackle there that's Jake Tui. So it's going to be third and about, 4? 3rd and 3?
Tui's having a good year for the Clippers. Talking to the coaches early. He's one of the seniors. Offensive, defensive lineman.
Yeah, they do. They're very sophomore heavy, this squad.
That's going to be the end of the first period here with a 14-0 Green Wave lead. The teams will go to their respective sidelines.
Well, Green Wave's got to be happy so far with their performance.
Yeah, I mean, they come into this game, as we mentioned, 6-1, a huge victory against Middleborough last week. And if you want to compare, common opponents, the Green Wave and Norwell have both played Rockland and Middleborough.
In Cohasset, right?
In Cohasset. So Cohasset, the Norwell lost to Cohasset 28-0. We won 28-14. Against Rockland, Norwell lost 28-7. We lost 17-7. The big difference is Middleborough. Middleborough, we beat them 30-28. They lost to them 48-6. So on average throughout the season, Abington has scored an average of 29.1 points and given up 17.1, whereas Norwell has scored 18.0 and given up 22.7.
Well, I got to say, if you haven't watched that game from Middleborough, it's probably one of the best games, Sean, you and I have done, over our career here doing this. I mean, It's definitely in the top 10. Just a great game by the Green Wave and Middleborough as well.
Solid game from start to finish. You can watch it on abingtoncam.tv. You go into programs. You can find some of the local high school games, watch them at your leisure. Sometimes when you're flicking around the channels at 11:30 at night, 12 o'clock, just can't sleep, watch Green Wave football. You might want to turn down the volume and not listen to me and Kevin, but otherwise,
it's advised. It's 3rd and 3, and the ball on the 33. Sean, 3's a wild out there.
All right, play that number. Let's see what they do. Same formation. Kilmaine in the backfield. Izzy in motion. They go to the counter underneath. And that's going to be short. It's going to bring up a 4th down. That was Donovan on the carry.
Yeah. I think you're going to see number 31 get this ball, Sean.
Who, 31?
31.
Yeah.
Lucas. Curtis. Summer.
So
4th and about 1 to go.
Yeah, long one. Maybe even 2.
Even on
that's 1.
It's 1. I mean, Riley could also, just a push on the line here, see how the defense lines up. Riley would definitely not be afraid if he feels that he can get it just to slide in for that 1 yard.
2 men in the backfield. Donovan out wide near side. They put Curtis Lucas Summers in motion now. They give left side. It's Kilmaine. Kilmaine gets the first. Taken down. Needed 1, got 2.
Yep, and that's, when they put 11 guys in the box and you're able to pick up 2 yards, that's still great. Just keep the chains moving for the Green Wave.
I think the Green Wave offensive coaches, too, kind of wanted to see how Norwell would play that as they had a wide out and a man in motion for future reference. 1st and 10 now at the 28. Abington comes out over the ball. Robbins moves over to the right side. Riley looking to throw. Looking in the corner, looking for
coverage.
Donovan. It was great coverage by number 22. Oh, he throws the flag.
Yeah. Donovan was trying to come back, and he was not looking at all.
What number is that? Was it 22? I don't have a 22 on the roster.
I think it's 22.
Yeah, no 22 on the roster, so they don't have to say his name. It'll be a 10-yard penalty.
Yeah, number 22.
And a first down.
Well, that's the thing you can, on those long penalties, the chance of getting interference at any level is pretty high. So,
Right. Coach Killinger is pleading his case there with referee Craig Smale.
Ups to the balls. So they can't move. It was first down, so it's at the 20.
It'll be first down again.
Yeah, so it'll be at the 18.
Right. I don't know what the discussion is. They're getting the ball. No one picked up the ball at the end of the end zone.
Marked it down to the 16.
Just waiting for they just whistled the ball and play, but the stakes aren't ready. Here they go.
Yeah, all right. It's actually, they moved it to the 14. So 14-yard penalty?
No, it's a 10-yard penalty.
I know. I'm just.
Yeah. Well, no one picked up on that. Okay. 1st and 10. Thank you very little.
I know.
I backfield for the Green Wave. Curtis Lucas, some of the deep man gets it on the right side, looks for the hole, gets tripped up as he was cutting through the line of scrimmage. There was a little bit of daylight past that.
There was, and he was going for it and just caught the different linemen because everybody was engaged in blocks there and just was not able to get through the hole.
Someone was asking me, why isn't that a tripping penalty if he trips over someone's leg? It's because it has to be an intent to trip.
Right.
When obviously people are going to trip when you got 22 bodies running back and forth.
Like when you used to trip Eddie all the time when he was going,
running through the family
running in front of you, right?
Yeah, exactly. So 2nd down now and about 8 for the Green Wave. Ball at approximately the 12-yard line. Here in the 2nd quarter, Green Wave up 14-0. It's been all Green Wave. Curtis Lucas Summers in the backfield in the eye behind Kilmaine. They give to Lucas Summers. Right side, big hole. Lucas Summers spins off a guy. Still driving.
I mean, there's 8 guys there, and he's still moving forward. Nice job there by Curtis Lucas Summers. Get down. Going to be 3rd and about, 3 there for the Green Wave?
Yeah, they're marking it down about the 8-yard line.
Nice 5 yards. I mean, these yards get tough when you're that close. I mean, everybody knows where you're going to be running. Field gets a lot tighter. Well, my grandson today got his first stitches, Sean.
Uh-oh, what happened? What'd you do to him?
He's going to be an actor. He wants, to play the role for Halloween.
Abington trying to get the right personnel out there. So it is 3rd down. Ball marked inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line or so. Donovan out wide to the far side. 3 men in the backfield.
They really have, nobody on this left side.
They give right side big bodies in the backfield.
He's got some room.
Curtis Lucas Summers barreling towards the end zone.
Touchdown, man of Muskegon!
A 13-yard touchdown run. No, 8-yard touchdown run.
8-yard touchdown run.
By Lucas Summers. And I think they had Abibi there in the backfield, number 57.
Yeah, they had the heavy set. They were using some big bodies back there.
We used to call it the baby boom offense.
Well,
and
the thing is, Norwell had so many people kind of in the box, Sean. It's like once you slide outside of that, if they get sealed off at all, it's easy running there. So nice job by Lucas Summers once again, running hard tonight.
Nate Duggan to hold.
That's number 20 for the Green Wave holding.
Bowie Johnson, good snap. Ball's down. Ball is in orbit. It's good.
Wow. That has to be good from 45, Sean. That thing was
He's booming it.
I think
we're standing on top of the bleachers here at Norwell, and it's always kind of a little bit awkward or weird, when you're in the opposing town, celebrating Abington, and you're surrounded by the opposing town's
Not
residents.
for me at all, Sean.
That's good.
I'm just kidding. I know you're getting all excited, and there's been a few times where we've been on the road.
Yeah.
And people have given us some dirty looks.
Well,
East Bridgewater comes to mind.
Cohasset.
The
lady who turned around and told me I was pronouncing her kid's name wrong.
That was the meatball game where Sean had a meatball thrown on him.
Not on me. It was on one of the Abington moms. So we had to call the authorities, who just happened to know I happened to have been out with him the previous weekend. Here we go. Old stories of lore. Could write a book, Kev. They teed up on the 40. They boot it and down to the 8-yard line. Ball's dropped once again. Picked up now. Delayed run. Coming on the near side. Likes to run on this side every time.
Nice
He's
job.
still on his feet. Flag thrown.
I don't know. Is that
block
a block
from the back, I believe, yeah.
Nice run, though, by number 3.
Great kick by Fanara.
Yeah, trying to make something out of nothing there.
It was a nice run.
Yeah, it was. I thought that he was the Abington player dove, but obviously official was down there, could see the push in the back.
The Abington player got up looking at the official saying, "What up?" And the flag was
know.
already in the air. Lucarelli on the return.
Well, you could see Lucarelli kind of hurdle over the Green Wave player that was pushed.
Yeah. Block in the back called. Flag was thrown about the 21-ish or so they'll mark it from the site of the foul.
So their first series, they had decent field position, but ever since then, like, Norwell really has just had really poor positioning on the field to start their offensive downs.
Yeah, and this time it's on their own 10-yard line.
You know, and this is when I think it's, best you get number 3 out there. He's not out there right now. But usually, number 3, it's like a good safety for the Green Wave as well.
This is when Norwell does not want to give up a pick 6 here, make it even worse. Croak looking to throw, goes on the far side.
Nice, just dropped.
Yeah, it was right in the breadbasket there at the 15-yard line. Coverage on the play by Robbins.
Yeah.
Be 2nd and 10.
Can happen. But you said, Sean, this is a young team. And,
Yeah.
those are the type of things that happen to a young team as they mature and get better, and
We've seen it.
a
The
little
boys in
more
green.
experience.
Yep. Want to thank Paul Watson and Matt Nelson for bringing you this Abington Green Wave football game. Paul Watson is the eye in the sky today. Matt
Appreciate
is
it, Paul.
controlling everything.
Thanks, Matt. Nice job as always.
He's got 2 wideouts now to the right side, 2 to the left. Croak calls his cadence and his movement.
Oh, boy.
Yikes. Yeah, it's going to be a procedure penalty moving back 5 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 15 now at the 5.
Yeah, jeez. I mean, how many times have we seen that tonight where they've had negative yardage either through penalties or snaps
Bad
or what
snaps,
have you?
Yeah.
They've always had just 2nd and long, it seems like, all night long.
It's always, when you have problems with the exchange and with the snaps, you just can't get the play off. I mean, that's it. That is a real backbreaker.
And when when you're doing the spread offense, and you've got to be able to have a consistent snapper.
Right. It's a good snap.
He's got to
Keeps
keep it.
Up the middle. Now breaking it around the left side, cuts it back up the middle, gets it back to the 10-yard line or so.
It's back to the original line of scrimmage.
Right. 3rd and 10. They got to get over the 20 if they want to keep possession here, or they're going to bring the punt team back out again. And
I know. I mean, you pretty much have no choice.
you're too far deep into your own zone. Sean Riley, Kevin Whalen bringing this Abington Green Wave football action. This is, what game number is this?
Number 8. Number 8.
Green Wave coming in 6-1 into this game.
Norwell's 4-3.
I believe that's correct. It is 4-3 overall. We are both members of the South Shore League. We are both members of the Sullivan Division, the large school division. Shotgun again for the junior quarterback. Looking, fakes it. Sending a man downfield. He's scrambling, buying time, puts it up in the air, connects to number 1 at the 20. Does get the first down. Flag thrown. 2 flags thrown. Now we'll have to see what that's all about. Owen McVeigh on the reception. Did a nice job.
It's away from the play. So I don't know if that's a hold or.
It looked like there was one at the line of scrimmage near the stake, and then the referee threw one from behind. Oh, not the referee, the back judge.
Well, there might have been a guy downfield because he was going to run, and then he kind of stopped running. Yeah, that's
yeah.
Ineligible
receiver downfield.
That was a guess shot. I didn't.
Yeah, I know it was a guess, Kev, but educated guess, we'll call it, huh?
Well, just he kind of pulled up at the last second and thought he had a better opportunity downfield, which he did.
You can't be more than 2 yards downfield when the ball is thrown in the air. How's that?
So it's still going to be 3rd and 10 here. So they pretty much have a do-over on that play.
Wait a minute, no. The ball was at the 10, the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, so it's at the 10 now, right?
They're moving it back.
Okay. All right. To the 5, half the distance. All right.
3rd and 15. Ball's got to get out to the 20. Croak is standing at the goal line, waiting for the snap. He's got trips to his right, looking to throw, looking right, goes to the quick crossing pattern, but he throws behind the receiver who's coming across the middle and sets up a punt situation.
I think that ball might have been for number 2, further, 5 or 6 yards further behind him, because he reached back to get that ball.
So they started at the 10, they end up at the 5, and they're going to punt.
The Green Wave looks to have great field position once again. Probably about the 40-yard line, 35.
Croak is standing deep in his own end zone.
Right
here.
at the, yeah.
How if he ball goes out of the end zone on a bad snap, it's a safety. Fanara and Donovan are standing at the Norwell 33-yard line. Good
Clean snap.
Ball's away.
Nice.
Good kick. Going Donovan's way at the 42. He fakes the handoff, now going down the far sideline. Donovan cuts back inside. Donovan to the 30. Donovan to the 20.
Could
Donovan
go.
to the 10.
He will go. The Magic Man. Touchdown. Manna Muskegon.
Drew Donovan with a punt return for the touchdown for the Green Wave at 6:55 to go here.
Now you see him, now you don't, Sean.
Donovan with a nice job. Burst of speeds, making some nice cuts. Very tough to tackle.
It looked like Norwell was playing that like he was going to hand it off to Fanara.
Yeah.
You know, and it almost shocked him or surprised him when he kept the ball.
I believe I said 43 yard?
43.
43-yard run back
A nice boot.
by Drew Donovan. And Fanara will come out to do the honors. I believe that's Donovan's 10th touchdown of the season.
Nice job by Drew Donovan. Great block in there by the special teams.
Sorry, it's his 8th touchdown.
Wow.
Boom.
Wow. That's like, figure he's kicking from what, the 10 or 11 there, right? So let's say the 12. Just looking at that. Those are some tape measured kicks, though.
I believe the record for Abington, what did we say, was 42?
41, I think.
41?
Yeah. Louis Russell. You know, that's not been verified. That's just something that Louis might have in his own mind.
That's right.
I don't know.
So Tommy Fanara has 6 touchdowns, all in the air. But those are all in the first 3 games of the season. Then he was out for 3 games, came back during the Middleborough game. Ed Riley's thrown 3 touchdown passes. Now, tonight, let's see, what do we have? We have Summers on the ground for 30 yards. Riley had his 10th touchdown pass of the year, 42-yard pass to Ricketson. Then Summers again from 8 yards out, and then the Donovan punt return there makes it 28-0. And the Green Wave kicking team. Well, if Fanara needed some workout to get his leg into gear, he's getting it tonight.
Tonight is the game, absolutely. He's definitely stretching it out there, giving it a little test run.
Yeah, he's getting the kickoffs, and he's getting the PAT kicks.
Green Wave gets the ball back in the second half, too.
And the good thing is we might be able to see some of the younger guys out here tonight, too, because we got some talent in the second level. Ball squibs down, picked up at the 13-yard line. Again, they return right. Turn it upfield, Lucarelli. Lucarelli pushing up over the 35.
Nice return once again.
Lucarelli's a sophomore.
It's funny, they kind of come all the way across the field, Sean.
Yeah,
Green Wave usually has pretty good discipline, on those special teams. It's important everybody has the lane when they kick off to come down, that you don't lose that lane, because that's, you want to make sure that where you're responsible for, they don't run. Make sure they can't get it outside.
Ball at the 36, and the Clippers trail 28-0 here in the second quarter. 6:45 still to go. Jake Croak, junior quarterback, calling the cadence. Fakes the handoff with no ball. Steps up. He's got to run for it now. Gets some room on the left side. Keeps it and gets the first down up to about the 48-yard line.
Yep. Leggett and Ricketson on the tackle for the Green Wave.
Leggett did a pretty good job of breaking down, making Croak make a decision and slow down, basically. And then his teammates were able to come up and help out. Good rush by the defensive line for the Green Wave, just putting pressure on Croak.
He doesn't have a lot of time. Him out. He was able to kind of force out to the left side, and there was just a lane there for him to run. So,
Makes
the good news there, Sean, is obviously your pass defense did a nice job of coverage, because he wasn't able to throw down field at all.
And Croak's got to be, when he's evading guys, he doesn't have time to look downfield. 1st and 10. Goes out, quick short pass at the 50, and it's going to be
nice
popped.
job. Robbins is back there. Nice job. Who was the first guy on that tackle? Was it Ricketson, number 21?
I see Ricketson coming up, Hensey coming up, Jack Robbins coming up. Good job by the Green Wave.
4-yard pickup.
2nd and 6 for the Clippers. Having wearing their white away game jerseys. The Green Wave will be playing home on Friday, November 5th in the playoff game. As long as they're in the top 8. Now, of course, winning this game will guarantee them that they're probably top 1, 2, or 3. They're number 2 right now. Stoneham is number 1. Rockland, I believe, is number 4. Oh, movement by the Green Wave. There'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Well,
Croak with the hard count. Good job by the junior quarterback.
Yeah, we mentioned that earlier. That's the one thing that they've been able to do is to get Green Wave offsides a few times now. So it's going to make it 2nd and 1.
That's that new thing now with the clapping instead of the vocal hut.
So we must clap and then do the.
Sometimes it's on the clap, and sometimes it's the second clap, or it's the hut after the clap.
It's a good thing, the lights don't go off and on when he claps, though.
2nd and 1 now for the Clippers. See if Croak runs the ball here. He fakes it, does. Take it up the middle.
Keep all
gets
the way.
The first, standing upright, and gets taken down at the 40, 41-yard line.
Yeah, they made him pay for that. Some big guys up front, number 74 for the Green Wave. Connor Pease.
That'll move the stakes, though, for the Clippers. Under 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. It's been all Green Wave here, 28-0. Tommy Fanara's leg is tired already. Well, I'm sure it's not tired. It's been put to good use, and Croak's leg is tired too, but he's been punting the ball almost as often as he's thrown the ball.
The one thing I don't like about the spread either, it's like you're not going to run the ball really other than you're running kind of side to side or the quarterback keeping it.
Quarterback's going to sweep right. Following his blockers. Good job by Foley trying to string it out on the near side. Ben Luling steps up along with a BB to help out.
Yeah, picks up about 6 on that play. Maybe 7.
That was just a called sweep. Just take it and run.
Yeah, so everything's on the outside. So that's the thing. The defensive ends are important to either one, get upfield, kind of turn them up, or 2, kind of string it out. Make sure that you're being disciplined and able to stretch it out until you can get some help.
2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line. Clippers break their huddle and send 3 guys to the left side, 1 to the right. Jake Croak looks over the defense. Looking to pass. Looking outside, thrown just behind the intended receiver. It's just kind of, again, that drag coming right across the middle. Ryan Daly. It's a real short drag. It's like a 2-3 yard route.
I think he was hoping to kind of swing it back out. He had just one guy, so everybody else was cleared out there, so he would have been able to easily probably pick up the first down. But just thrown right behind us, hit him in the back shoulder pad.
Yeah, we've seen that happen 2 or 3 times thus far. They just got to get that timing down. And obviously, they have a lot more success if that would happen. Brings up 3rd down and 3.
Croak is a junior quarterback for the Clippers.
Trips on the right side. Looking to throw. He's looking right. Big rush. They connect. Nice. Number 82, I believe, and a flag thrown down. Going to be roughing the passer, apparently. Completed down to the 22-yard line. And referee Smales.
I thought that was
a hold. Let's see.
Clean hit. Definitely was.
It's going to go halfway. Roughing the passer. I didn't actually see the hit because I was watching the pass.
Pressure was right there.
We won't say who did it, but you know who you were. Matt Nelson wants me to say. I don't know if the microphone just picked up Matt.
What did Matt think of that call?
Matt thought the call was right, but he said who did it, and we usually, depending on what happens. Well, here we go. 1st and 10 at the 9.
I thought that was like a Sugar Bear Hamilton. The guy, he was in the air when the guy was throwing the ball.
1st and 10 at the 9 for the Clippers. And they got motion. Yeah, Abington coaches are saying the quarterback moved, which he did. Quarterback's not allowed to move
forward
or backward. You can't fake a motion to try to draw the defense. That's
offense, defense.
Well, they called it on defense. That's weird. Yeah, Matt Nelson was saying he thought it was on the center flinching, but they move it half the distance, so now it's inside the 5, 1st and goal. They break their huddle. Send McVeigh out wide to the left side. 2 wideouts to each side in the slot formation. Looks like there's confusion up at the lines. The linemen are turning around.
The kid was down. He was set, and then he went, which you can't do. You can't have your hand down and then get up and turn.
They're arguing up at the line right now. Why not call a timeout? There they do. They call it timeout. When you're that close, you got to make sure you got that play that you want.
Well, one of the things is once the linemen go down in their stance with their hand, they can't pull it back up and turn. Once you set, you're set.
They can't do it in an effort to draw them offside. I mean, this time like then where they can look back, but once they have to all be set for at least 1 second before the snap. But we'll see what where this takes us now
In
with
the old
3:20 on
days,
the
Sean.
clock. Yeah, right. Once you went down your 3 or 4 point stance.
Move. So Green Wave up 28-0 with 3 minutes to go. 3:20 to go in this first half.
A reminder, once again, the playoffs will be starting the first Friday in November. All of the pairings will be announced by Monday, November 1st, if not sooner over the weekend. Abington will have a home game at Memorial Field on Friday, November 5th, unless there's a weather issue and they have to move it to Saturday. But again, you cannot buy a ticket at the gate under MIA ticket policy for the playoffs. You have to go online before the game, go to gofan.co, look up the Abington High School, and you can buy a ticket online.
Little business opportunity, Sean.
Yeah, they transfer a digital ticket to your phone, much like a concert ticket might be, and you got to show your ticket at the gate. So shotgun, Coach Keller and Coach Riley are out on the field talking to the ref. There's I think they're talking about the fact that the quarterback is flinching and moving, and he's not allowed to do that. But we'll see where it takes us. First and goal at the 5-yard line. Croak's got wideouts 2 to each side. Puts a man in motion. Looks, going to run, steps it up the middle, and Croak's in, almost untouched for the touchdown. The junior quarterback takes the goose egg off the board for the Clippers.
Well, the Green Wave has been pretty disciplined all night on that series. In that drive, they were not. I mean, they gave up, 3 or 4 penalties there. So, that's always the key. And, Norwell has aided Abington on a couple of their drives with some big penalties. And right there, the Green Wave was, not disciplined. So, got to do a better job and clean that up, because when you do play good teams, it definitely comes back to bite you.
Connor Foster will do the kicking, it looks, for the Clippers. I watched him before the game. He was booming the ball. He was kicking the ball basically 40 yards in the air. So they got their own little fanara, apparently. We'll see how successful he is. Oh, bad snap. Ball gets away. Can't run
it back anymore.
So it'll be just no good. Now here's where the technical aspects of keeping score and stats now. Is that not a missed field goal, so it's just a muffed run, I guess you'd say, right?
So it's a failed PAT attempt.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
28-6 for the Green Wave here at 31-14, and the Clipper kickoff team will come back out.
Green Wave had plenty of time to do some damage here in this first half.
Yes, they do, and of course they have a lot of weapons on the receiving end here.
Well, and the good news too, Sean, we were talking about how this potentially could be a trap game a little bit for the Green Wave, kind of looking towards the playoffs next week, and having a big victory last week against Middleborough, coming out flat, but the Green Wave has not done that. They played pretty well tonight overall.
And it's an onside kick rolling right down the middle, and it's going to be grabbed by the Green Wave. Nice job right at the 48-yard line.
I've never seen a ball kick. It's like that was smoother than some of my putts. It just rolled straight. Like usually the ball gets going and,
Yeah, no bouncing or weaving
on that one. No
bounce,
it just rolled.
We'll call it the 49-yard line. Did you say 63 in the recovery?
Yep, 63. Nice job there by the Green Wave.
Jack Houghton. All righty. So the Green Wave offense comes out. See what they do
in
here.
that instance, Sean, I don't know. You got 3:20 to go here in the first half. Now you give the Green Wave a short field again. And they have all their timeouts.
Of course, their hope is that they recover it, but
right.
We got trips to the right side for Riley in the shotgun. Is that Riley?
Yeah. No. It is.
Handoff. Curtis Lucas Summers right up the middle. Brings it outside, going down the far sideline, putting the Jets on. He's got one man to beat and gets pushed out of bounds at about the 10-yard line.
Wow. I was so close to going into my touchdown man in Muskegon.
I know it. It was Ed Riley. Just looked different.
Yeah, it was Riley. It was.
So it would be Abington going to get right up on the ball here with first and goal now at the 9-yard line. Good run once again by Curtis Lucas Summers. Really marking it down like at the 7-yard line. Shotgun. Again, the trips to the right side. Give. Lucas Summers, right side. Pops it, tries to get around the end. Drives forward. It's going to be short of the goal line.
Down about the 2. Had a good clear lane out there. Was able to pick up about 5.
Second and goal for Abington.
Sometimes it's where it's a little funky because you got the soccer lines are out there as well. So trying to determine the different lines. So it looks about the 1 yard line, maybe the 2.
Clock rolling down the 2.5 minute mark here in the first half. 28-6 Green Wave lead. Green Wave offense been running full throttle all night tonight.
Yeah, they have not been stopped.
Lucas Summers now in the eye behind Kilmaine. Van Luling out wide to the left side. Give to Lucas Summers right side. Lucas Summers driving. And
no.
He's short, they say, half a yard.
Wow.
Clock will run.
Because he hit the line really kind of untouched. I would have thought that he would have been able to. Oh, they're like right at the 2-inch line. Well, different levels of football that might be under review, Sean.
Shea McClellan.
It's going to be 3rd and goal from the inside the 1 here.
Connor Pease out there, along with, I believe that's Aiden.
I think it's time for Ed Riley to get a little running touchdown here. What do you think?
That's a good call there. But usually they're going to be head up on the center. Riley under the center. Again, Lucas Summers, the deep man in the eye. They give to him again. Kilmaine with a good block on the right side. He's in.
He definitely. Oh, he did. Touchdown, Muskegon!
Right behind NC Callis on the right side. And
I thought he got stopped a little bit there, but able to. Obviously, they only have a few inches to go.
Trent Patterson with a good block on the right side. I think, I heard the referee blew it pretty quickly because once he crossed that line, that's all you need.
It's all over. Yeah, when you only need a few inches. Good job by Curtis Lucas Summers on that drive.
Wow.
Big run to put him in scoring position.
The PA announcer right now is saying, well, we get another opportunity to watch the big boom from Tommy Fanara. I think this is going to land on Route 123. So they're extolling, praising the talents of Tommy Fanara from the public address system now.
Wow. There we go.
And it's no good after he just jinxed him.
Jinxed him, yeah. Well, good kick. Footballs are on sale down Trader Joe's. And 35-6. They just expected it to be good.
Kick
Sean.
was no good.
34. They've corrected it. 34-6. He has such an easy kick too, though. It doesn't even look like he's kicking it hard. It's just, just a nice, almost like a good golf swing.
How would you know?
I wouldn't know. I've heard.
All right, so Abington will kick off right to left across your television screen. Number 3, Tommy Fanara will do the honors. Back deep for the Clippers is number 82 and number 3, so that's Lucarelli's number 3, and 82 is Jackson Adams. Line drive kick on
get a lot of
bounce. Picked up at the 12-yard line by Lucarelli. Lucarelli again, right return. Every time it's been on the right side.
That's a nice job there by the Green Wave ball player.
Yeah, Van Luling got to him
6
first.
Or Van Luling. It's number 6 for the Green Wave.
Was it?
Yep, number 6.
Yeah, it was 6. Good
nice
job.
Tackle.
Yeah, that's LeBlanc again.
LeBlanc,
We've called
nice
his
job
a
out
couple
there.
in earlier games.
Broke down. Didn't give up his ground. Good
Patterson
job.
helping out also, number 64.
Yeah, that was a great job of form tackling there and by LeBlanc out on that edge, holding his spot. Good discipline. So Norwell has 1 minute and 10 seconds to do something here.
Sorry, Mr. LeBlanc. The 6 and the 8 look somewhat similar there, and all the excitement. Ball at the
I
37.
had it right away, Sean.
Well, I'll give
That's
you
why
that.
you didn't. That's why you didn't think it was number 6 because I had it.
Oh, ye of little faith. Ball at the 37-yard line. Here come the Clippers now. Again, they send McVeigh out wide to the far side with a slot, and they get guys out to the near side. It's Adams on the far side looking to throw. Croak got some time this time. Looking downfield.
Green Wave have a lot of plays.
They're containing him. Now they're going to flush him out of the pocket. He's going to be taken down.
Yeah.
Can't take that long.
Yeah. I mean, that literally took 10 seconds. He was
It was
back
that
there.
McClellan got to him. Shea just said, all right, I've had enough of this.
Yeah, 10 seconds he had, so.
Good job by the senior tri-captain, Shea McClellan, number 53, just said, that's as far as you're going to go. We'll give you a little bit of rope, and that's enough.
Well, a couple things there. He's got to learn. First of all, you can't hold the ball obviously that long. If it's not there, either you got to run with it and move forward, or you just throw it away. The other thing is too, you can't give up a 11-yard loss. Because now you end up with 2nd and 21.
Clock rolling with 25 seconds to go. This might be the last play of the first half. 34-6, the Green Wave lead. Croak rolling right now. He's going to take it and just roll student body right. He's going to go out of bounds. Easy for me to say at the 34-yard line. Stops the clock at 11 seconds.
So it won't be the last play.
That's right.
Be one more play. Robin's doing a nice job of coming up and supporting that, getting the pushing him out of bounds.
Hopefully by now, if you're watching this game, you've written down www.gofan.co. That's the website you're going to have to use if you want to get a ticket to any of the playoff games. The football playoffs start with 16, a bracket of 16. The other things like volleyball and soccer, some of them start with a bracket of 32. This new ticket thing doesn't start until you're into the bracket of 16. But for all football divisions, it's a bracket of 16. So you need a digital ticket. 11 seconds to go. Here comes the snap. He's going to take it to left side.
2.
Yeah, different runner this time. He's going to try to get out of bounds, and he does in a couple of seconds. That was Ryan Fitzgerald with a direct snap.
Fitzgerald. He's had a couple of good runs tonight, couple catches. So it's going to bring up 3rd. Not that it matters. There's only one play left.
That's right.
4 seconds left. It's 4th down.
Croak is talking to head coach Mark Killinger for the last play here. See if they keep it simple, if they try a little sort of razzle-dazzle here. 34-6 with 4 seconds to go here in the first half.
I think keeping it simple, Sean, probably would be best.
Yeah.
So Croak is...
yeah, they got Fitzgerald lined up. Croak going out for a pass again, right?
He was...
looking to throw. It's Fitzgerald. He's just putting it up in the air, coming down towards Croak. Puts it up, and it's going to be incomplete. But
incomplete, and that ends the first half. Donovan had good coverage. Green Wave did a nice job of keeping everybody in front of him there.
So 34-6 Green Wave. You just watched it all. And I think we're going to see a lot of some of the younger guys in the second half. Green Wave want to win by at least a margin of 14 under the power rating rules. But right now they got that completely in control. So we'll take a break during the half here at Norwell's Community Center. I forget what they call it. It's Norwell Community Field or something like that. And we'll be back with second half of Abington Green Wave football in just a blink of an eye. All right, we are back and ready for second half action. Both teams are out on the field. The Norwell Clipper kickoff team going right to left across your television screen. One man back for the Green Wave. Looks like Donovan. And it is a
nice boot.
Low end over end kick going to be picked up right at the 10-yard line. Donovan now moving, kicking up the middle, keeps turning direction. Never know where he's going to go, up to about the 24-yard line.
Good coverage there by the Clippers. Good kick by Connor Foster, number 50.
Green Wave will come out to the field with the 12 minutes on the scoreboard clock, really 11:54. So Green Wave 34-6. They had a 30-yard Lucas Summers run to start it off. Then the touchdown pass from Riley to Ricketson for 42 yards. 8-yard Summers run. 43-yard punt return by Donovan. And Summers with a 1-yard dive. That's all the Abington scoring. Croak had a 5-yard run for Norwell. Give to the left side. Big push on the left side, still on his feet. That's Curtis Lucas Summers down the middle of the field, putting on the Jets. Got one man trying to get up to him inside the 20, and he's going to be taken down at the 10. Oh, the ball is loose, but it goes out of bounds about the 9-yard line. Good bit of running there by Curtis Lucas Summers. That was a full sprint.
It looked like Norwell was actually heavy on the right side of the Green Wave offensive line. Lucas, of course, went across on the left side, had the lane and was able to cut back. 82, who was covering the wide receiver on the other side, had an angle on him, and that's why he had to kind of run back to the left side, and that's where number 1 was able to get a good angle on him and come up from behind. So nice job of running. What did you get, about 22 down to about the 8. So do the math, Sean.
Oh, it's
Use that Holy Cross
42
education.
plus 26. Is that 68?
Yeah, 30, 42, and 26. 28, 42 and 26. 60, 74, right? 74-yard run.
26 to get to the 50.
28,
And then 42 to go.
Yes.
Yeah.
78. That's what I said, right?
68, Kev.
68, yeah, 22. That's right.
Nothing good doing in the middle there. 68-yard run by Curtis Lucas Summers gives the Green Wave the first and goal, now second and goal. They mark it at the 5-yard line after Kilmaine picks up 3.
3 yards. Even did a nice job of Green Wave. I mean, you didn't think that 3 was all that much. He didn't get that much yardage, but he still was able to keep the legs moving, get some positive yardage.
That's Ed Riley is quarterback, number 12, sorry.
I think after this drive, you'll probably see the Green Wave.
Here come the Green Wave out to the line of scrimmage. Kilmaine and Ricketson in the backfield. They give to Ricketson, right side. Cuts it back, going to be stopped, though. No game, maybe a loss on the play.
You haven't really seen Ricketson run too much tonight.
Nope.
And Curtis Lucas Summers, of course, last week he had, 168 yards against Middleborough.
A couple of big runs. Hey, I want to send a shout-out to the Abington Green Wave girls soccer team. Had the pleasure of going to their game and helping out with their senior night festivities. 6 different girls scored in the game.
Wow.
Including my niece, Kayla Riley. Nice drilled it into the net. A couple of great passing from the girls.
Who'd they play?
Great shots. They played Rising Tide.
Rising Tide.
The boys soccer team, I believe, tied Rising Tide. It was a 1-1 tie. Good game. Here come the Green Wave now. Donovan and Ricketson on the left side. Riley's got 2 men in the backfield. It's going to be a pass going to the end zone. Wide open and complete. Jack Robbins gets his first touchdown of the season.
Wow.
From 5 yards.
Beautiful thrown ball by Riley. Nice fake there. Nice job by the Green Wave. Making it 40-6. Touchdown, Muskegon!
There you go. Thank you. Wow, that was a well-executed play. O'Reilly with the fake handoff had his back to the defense and then turns around, and Robbins was wide open.
I'll have to tell Robbins next one I'll do a better job on his touchdown, Muskegon.
Yeah, I'm sure he's somewhat disappointed by the delay, but appreciates the effort at the end there. So what was that? 3 plays?
3 plays. Yep.
76 yards. And Fanara out to kick. Duggan to hold. Bodie to snap. Boom.
Nice. That's good.
Wow. That was quick.
9:26. Well, when you get 68 yards on that big one, that takes about 15 seconds there. Green Wave just taking 2 minutes and 34 seconds off the clock to score here. It's a long season for Norwell. They're going to make the playoffs, of course, being 4-3 and end up 4-4. Would you say they're seeded 6th?
Yeah, I believe they're seeded 6th right now overall. Now, so this is a new system for the playoffs where it's instead of having in the postseason having a south sectional, a north sectional, a west sectional, and a central sectional, playoff, where you then have the north play the south and the west play the central. They start the playoffs with the entire state is all together. So the top 16 teams in Division 6 could be teams from all over the state. In fact, like South Hadley right now is number 15. If we were to,
they would have to South Hadley would have to come out here.
Exactly. We'll see how it all mixes up as all the game scores come in from
It's a
tonight
long
and tomorrow.
bus drive.
It is. The kick by Fanara is a line drive kick on a bounce and be scooped up. No, bobbled again at the 9. Again, return right.
Nice tackle there by number 64 for the Green Wave.
Adams on the return.
Trent Patterson
on the
had a couple
tackle.
of big blocks earlier. Patterson did. Nice, just able to trip him up as he tried to cut back.
Ball's at 27-yard line.
Wind is picking up a little bit here now.
I was just going to say, it's a nice night here with no real breeze, and now it's just starting to pick up, but it's nothing like it was. What was that, Wednesday night? I'm losing track of my nights.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Big storm hit the southeastern
Tuesday
Massachusetts.
into Wednesday.
Shotgun formation once again for Jake Croak, the junior quarterback. Man coming in motion. They hand off to the motion man, trying to sweep around. McClellan makes him go a little deeper, and then Deshaun Leggett just wraps him and throws him down.
Well, Shawnee, cleaning up the yard this weekend, got about 4 trees down, so if you want to help.
I've got 7 trees down. Luckily, they're all behind my fence, and they fell parallel to the fence.
Right. So you're.
So I already talked to my tree guy and said it's nothing, not an emergency. You can take care of some other people. And
You have a tree guy?
Dan Ridden, one of my classmates, the things he does with a chainsaw, it's amazing.
I need a tree guy.
2nd and 5. Takes it. Keeps it.
Keeping it.
Up the middle. Nice tackle.
There. What a job there by who was in that?
That was Kelly's. Hensey again.
Hensey, that was a great read there. Nice job by him.
I like this. Nelson's got the Matt Nelson's got the goggles going. Yeah, goggles.
Hensey coming up with a big tackle.
The binoculars going, helping out.
Keeping it 3rd and about 4 here for the Clippers, with about from their own 34.
Good job, Kev. Maybe the 33, really,
Maybe
where
33.
it is.
It's kind of a halfway in between, it looks like.
Yeah. They got to get it over the 37.5 anyhow for the first. They break the huddle coming up on a big 3rd down play here. Which Clippers like to put a drive together to start off their first possession here
Croker's
in the
going
second half.
Fitzgerald is in the quarterback.
So he did throw, but he likely run. He does. Runs right up the middle. Little scrum up the middle. He's going to be short of the first, though.
Yeah. He might have got up to the 30. Yeah, they're going to give him the 35, but he's going to be a couple of yards short.
Yeah, 2 yards short there.
The line to gain is the 37 for that first down.
Connor Pease on the tackle.
And Connor Pease has done a great job this year for the Green Wave.
He's a big boy too, and he's growing every year here. Connor, he's only a sophomore, and I say it that way intentionally. An ode to Keith Jackson.
Keith Jackson.
That boy is just a sophomore.
So
4th down at their own 35-yard line.
They're going for it here.
Yeah, looks like they're going to go. See if they go with the hard count and try to grab get the Green Wave to go offside. Fitzgerald again, the direct snap. Put a man in motion. Fitzgerald keeps it going the right side. He's going to get the first and going to move the stakes for the Clippers at the 42, 43-yard line.
First down.
So Coach Killinger rolls the dice and it pays off. They keep possession of the ball.
Well, at this point in the game, I mean, he really has to just, the Green Wave. They haven't stopped the Green Wave, I don't think, at all tonight, right? There's no turnover on downs.
Yeah.
No turnovers at all either. So, the only way they're going to get the ball or keep the ball is to get those first downs.
Ball in the 48 now. The 43. 1st and 10. Again, the shotgun. Looking to throw. Croak trying to go down, deep downfield. He's got a man.
Right there.
It's popped up. It's going to be picked off by Leggett. Tipped by Van Luling. Leggett over the 40. Now cutting it back across the middle of the field. Gets over the 50 and taken down. Good teamwork there by the Green Wave.
Van Luling had great position there. Was able to tip the ball at its point. Just great play by Van Luling. And Deshaun Leggett was there with the old tip drill there, picking it up and having a nice about 30-yard return for the Green Wave.
Gives him the ball at the Norwell 48-yard line. The Norwell 48-yard line. Green Wave offense will come back out on the field with 6:01 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Kind of knew that was going to happen, one of those pass attempts.
I know. Eventually, we just said there were no turnovers.
Yeah.
So.
Johnny Sellen now coming in for the Green Wave at the quarterback position, number 11, the southpaw. I was watching him warm up pregame, throwing some nice balls downfield. Donovan out wide to the near side. One man in the backfield. They put LeBlanc in motion. LeBlanc gets it. Gets hit in the backfield, though.
Yeah, nothing going on there.
No.
About a 3-yard loss for the Green Wave. As they mix and match some players here for their second unit here, the Green Wave does.
Yeah, Kyle Kane in the backfield for the Green Wave, number 37, and that was William LeBlanc on the carry. This is when sometimes, when you get the second string coming in, you get the second string lineman. But
so that's when you used to come into the game?
Yeah, that's when I play. Then the other team would keep their first string in, so it's tough to get that big play going. But they get their blood going a little bit, you'll see some good things happen here with the Green Wave. Duggan out wide to the far side.
Yeah, they didn't call me prime time, Sean. They called me second string.
Kane in the backfield. They put a man in motion. give to Kane right up the middle. Kane over the 50.
Gets back to the line of
Yep,
scrimmage.
gets back.
Original line.
Pick up about 4 on the play.
That was a nice quick hit there for the Green Wave.
Cal Kane is a sophomore also for Abington.
It's good to get these kids some playing time in these varsity games.
I tell you, Connor Pease is a big boy.
He is. He's had a heck of a year for the Green Wave.
Again, Kane in the backfield. A.J. Nassers, the left side wing. Dugging out wide to the near side. They put LeBlanc in motion. They pitch to LeBlanc. LeBlanc has to bring it straight up field. Nothing happening. It's back to the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up a 4th down play. And we might see the Green Wave punt team out here for the first time. And they are going to punt it.
Green Wave for the first time tonight. That's the first time the Green Wave has been stopped.
Back deep is number 3.
Lucarelli?
Yep. I think it's Ryan Lucarelli. It is. It looks like Donovan will do the kicking honors. Donovan at his own 38-yard line gets the snap. Puts a nice high kick. Going to come down and take a big bounce and roll inside the 20-yard line down to inside the 15. It's still rolling. Deshaun Leggett trying to just kind of blow the ball downfield a little bit more.
Down.
So good job by Donovan and company.
With 3:32 remaining here in the third quarter.
Ball is at the Norwell 13-yard line, and it looks like, coming back into the quarterback position once again is Jake Croak, number 5. Although, as we mentioned, we've seen Ryan Fitzgerald, number 2, sometimes taking the direct snap.
Sean, I think the tough thing is with their offense, it's you're really putting it all in the back of Croak because you don't have a running back there. You do right now, but for the whole night, you really haven't.
That's Fitzgerald, the running back. Croak takes it, hands it off to number 3. That's Lucarelli trying to get around the right side.
Number 6 for the Green Wave.
LeBlanc
saying no going there. There's no pickup. Got back to the line of scrimmage.
Just looking at some of the numbers. Wojo's out there, number 78.
What year is Wojo?
He is a sophomore.
Big boy.
Number 25, Ryan Simonetti, just picking up 84. I think 84 is Darren Zenas. 26 we know is Foley. Hensey Calise is in there. Number 68 is Ryan Lopes, the homecoming king himself. Again, the shotgun formation, put a man in motion, and they give to number 2, Fitzgerald. Hit, big scrum in the back with no real gain, maybe a gain of 1 at the best.
Is that the first time they've actually hit off to the back, like a halfback? I think it is.
Like a handoff as opposed to a pitch.
Yeah, like opposed to like a guy coming in motion,
right,
running, just a conventional handoff. I think that's the first time.
And it wasn't even like, it's not a running stop. Forward. He's handing it off to him almost like a draw kind of.
Right.
Thing. But 3rd down and 9 now.
Because usually his tendency is to keep that and try to run that ball.
Yeah. Ball is just inside the 15-yard line. 3rd and 9. So it's at the 15-yard line. Got to get it out to the 24-yard line. Sean Riley, Kevin Whalen, Matt Nelson, and Paul Watson bringing this
3rd and 9. It's a passing situation here for Norwell, obviously.
Good opportunity for a pick 6. Delayed snap.
Nope,
he hands it off.
Nothing doing.
No, good job by the defense.
Yeah, it's great job by the Green Wave D. Number 78 in there. Wojo with the tackle there. Nice job by the Green Wave D.
Only because we can't pronounce his real name. Steve Wojciechowski.
Wojciechowski.
Looks like it is.
Right?
Got to ask his parents or Steve.
Wojciechowski. Now you got me second guessing myself. You didn't spend enough time up in the muster field, Sean, as a younger kid.
That's right. Nate Duggan and Mike Riley back deep for the Green Wave at their 40. Ooh, big high kick.
Yep.
They got a fair catch. Nice job
catch.
by Duggan, yeah.
The 42-yard line.
Smart play,
had
too.
some players coming right down on him. A little pressure, and he was able to.
He's in the good hands people crowd, you know. That's why he holds it on the snaps, you know, for the PATs and all. So Duggan's a guy you can rely on.
So 51 seconds to go at the 42-yard line.
Here in the third quarter of the Abington Greenway football, this is game number 8. Abington with a 6-1 record, looking to make it 7-1 and keep themselves up in the top 3 of the Division 6 standings.
Well, a couple of weeks ago, Coach Kell had his 500th game, and after this game, he'll have 297 wins. So we're kind of the 300 watch might begin, right, Sean?
That's right. We are successful in the playoffs. Could do it either in the state final or at the Thanksgiving Day game. 1st and 10 for Abington at the Norwell 47 yard. They show blitz right up the middle, and
nothing doing. Is that 50?
Blitz worked well.
25.
That's Simonetti. So didn't have
Ryan Simonetti.
Much of a place to go there with the blitz coming right up the middle with 35 seconds and rolling here in the third quarter. 41-6 Abington. It's been all Abington all night. And they really coming together as a team, playing well in the last couple of games.
It'll be the last play of the third quarter here as we go into the fourth quarter. Green Wave up 41-6.
So once again, I got to remind you, and I got to ask you to please share this information. The November games are all playoff games. So Friday, November 5th, Abington will have a home game because they're a high seed at Memorial Field. But in order to get a ticket, you can't buy a ticket at the gates at any of the playoff games at any of the schools. You have to go, the MIA has a new policy. You have to go to www.gofan.co, type in the school that you want to go watch, Abington High School, and you can buy tickets online. When you buy the tickets with your credit card, they will then download the ticket to your cell phone or your tickets. You can buy multiple tickets, and then when you get to the ticket gate, the people there working the gate will validate your ticket and you're allowed entry. So I think it's going to cause a lot of problems, a lot of difficulties.
What could go wrong, Sean?
I think you're going to see a lot of people
like at the gate, kind of what
if you don't have a smartphone? I was talking to some people in the crowd here at halftime saying that, we don't have smartphones. Younger kids might not have a smartphone. Or
if you're like me and just not that smart.
That's there you go. So www.gofan.co. The MIA will try to put out some more information. The high schools did not make this decision. This is an MIA decision. Ticket prices are higher also during the playoffs, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So here come the Green Wave going now right to left across your television screen, starting from the 45-yard line. 2nd down. Sellen calls his cadence. Movement on the right side.
That's not what you wanted to see.
Be a 5-yard penalty against the Green Wave. Just going to give someone like A.J. Nash a little bit longer to run a touchdown here if he breaks away.
No.
Puts it at the 50.
Want to pad his stats? Is that what you're trying to say, Sean?
Yeah, take advantage of what's put forth to you, and we'll see where it breaks us. Liam Murphy out wide to the near side, number 83. On the far side is Zenas. Tight. 2 men in the backfield. Behind Sellen. Sellen with a long count. Hands off right side Simonetti, but there's 3-4 blue shirts in the backfield, so Ryan had no shot there.
Yeah, absolutely. There's nothing happening there at all.
Tackled by number 56, Ben Belisle, and number 50, Connor Foster for the Clippers. 3rd and long now. 3rd and about 19. See if Abington goes to the air here, or they just keep it on the ground, let the clock roll.
Keep on the ground, keep the clock going. Although I'm usually wrong, Sean, so it's probably going to be a pass.
Mike Elder checks in order to give Trent Patterson a little breather. Johnny Sellen at the quarterback now shares the play selection, and the Green Wave come out to the line of scrimmage. One man in the backfield is Kyle Kane. They put Simonetti in motion to give to Kane up the middle. Kane pushing forward, still pushing forward, dives over the 45-yard line. Bring up 4th down.
Nice run there. Nice quick hit by the Green Wave, picking up about 5 or 6 yards.
So Green Wave looks like they're going to send out the punt team here with the ball at the Norwell 45. With the 4th and 13.
He doesn't have enough players out there.
Donovan's counting heads right now.
I think he's still short.
Yeah, he needs 11 total. Here they come.
All right.
Clock is rolling down towards the 9-minute mark. I think this one is set in stone already, but we still have a lot to play.
I think they just will not have enough opportunities to get the ball.
Lucarelli back deep. Donovan puts it up.
Oh, blind drive.
Go. Lucarelli's going to muff the kick at the 24, then picked up smartly by Fitzgerald. Yep, and he's knocked out of bounds. Good thing Fitzgerald was there because that was a free ball.
I know. It was. I don't know if it was like a knuckle or the other, where it just kind of, the way it came in.
It did kind of come in weird to Lucarelli, kind of like died on him.
Kind of was back on his heels as he was trying to catch it.
So they're marking it
I think that's
23.
how they drew it up, Sean.
Yeah, you think so?
I think so.
8:25 on the clock. Norwell, who's now 77 yards away from pay dirt.
And Fitzgerald will continue at quarterback here.
Looks at number 2. Ryan Fitzgerald is the sophomore. His brother Derek is a junior. He wears number 24. Fitzgerald awaits the next snap, puts a man in motion. They hand it off to the motion man, trying to sweep right, coming right at you. And it's going to be tackled down finally at the 30-something yard line.
Nice tackle by 51 on the Green Wave.
Yeah, that's Mike Elder. He's a junior.
Elder doing a nice job there.
Short of the first down, bring up
keeping
second
him in
down.
bounds.
That's right. You know, Kev, you do have a roster I gave to you. You're actually holding it in your hand there. You know that.
Well, wait, it's kind of getting chilly, Sean.
Oh, I see. He's clutching it close to his chest here right now.
I spotted him for you. I said number 51.
Kevin's
said it was a nice play.
He's even got the gloves on today.
I do.
He's going to drop down into the 40s tonight, but not yet. So shotgun. They put Lucarelli in motion, going to the far side. Fitzgerald's going to take it himself around the left side. Good hustle. Was that Elder or is that Shea or 63? What was that?
Can't see who made that tackle over that side, but. Well, Sean, I've had to wear these gloves the last couple of nights at home as well because it's about the same temperature in my house.
Yeah, I want to hope everyone is safe and happy. A lot of people were without power for 2-3 days. Hopefully neighbors are helping neighbors. I know there's been a lot of people out there working on the roads, trying to clear the roads, clear the debris, anything that's dangerous, all the crews.
I think it's the worst storm I've seen, like as far as the tree damage. And
well, it wasn't that we didn't have the 100-mile-per-hour winds, but you had 50, 60-mile-per-hour winds for like 7 hours.
I know.
It was sustained
and
winds.
a lot of rain.
Yeah.
My cousin actually has lost his house down in Middleborough. The tree hit it. They condemned it. So,
wow.
A lot of devastation.
1st and 10. They hand off again, sweeping right, coming right at you. Trying to turn the corner. He does turn the corner, turns up midfield.
Stays in bounds.
Good hard run in there by number 30. That's Sean Donovan on the Norwell side. That's a name we've heard a lot in Abington in years gone by. Drew's
so he's
older
probably,
brother.
23 now?
I know, I was going to say, right? Yeah, he's out of college.
We just didn't have anything to do tonight.
First
nice
and
run
10.
by Donovan. We're used to saving that on the Green Wave side of the ball.
All right, here come
1st and 10.
The Clippers. 2 wideouts to each side. Fitzgerald still in, getting some reps here as quarterback. Puts Donovan in motion, a handoff up the middle, number 9. Big hole, breaking free inside the 30, and going to be taken down as he crosses over the 25-yard line. That was one of the captains, Sean Durkin.
Nice run, huge hole there on the left side.
So now it'll be 1st and 10 at the Abington 22, 23-yard line. Looks like the 23 they're going to mark it.
Just coming under 5 minutes to go in the ball game.
Kevin Tocci not with us tonight due to his ESPN
obligations.
Yeah.
That's in his contract. He can leave when he has that ESPN gig.
Jeez, unbelievable. The things he misses. Handoff right up again. Right up the middle again to the senior captain. And then stood up, though, at about the 13-yard line or so.
Number 84, Zenas on that tackle.
Durkin, the senior, getting
LeBlanc or Zenas on the tackle. So it's not a first down, so it's going to be 2nd and 1.
Yep. Ball marked just inside the 15. Call it the 14. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Just under 4.5 minutes to go here. Want to thank again Matt Nelson and Paul Watson. What was that? A ball just came over the bleachers from the soccer field.
Head.
All right, again, the shotgun formation. They give. Again, sweep right. Trying to turn the corner is Donovan. Donovan inside the 10. Tackled down about the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Clippers. They stop the clock to move the stakes with 3:50 to go. Although the clock's rolling with 35. Fitzgerald gets a selection from the Norwell coaches. Good guys in the Norwell sidelines.
Yep.
The head coach is Mark Killinger. Used to play here for Norwell. John Willis, who's also the basketball coach down here in Norwell. Jeff Perkins, Paul Scarpelli might be a name that a lot of Abington people recognize. Jarrett Lordy and Kevin Clark.
Jeff Perkins, you might recognize him if you visit South Shore Country Club. He checks people in down as a starter.
Good tackle there on the right side of the Green Wave.
Nice job of stringing it out by the Green Wave.
See Foley getting out of the pile. Tell me a little bit about South Shore Country Club. How any damage there?
Yeah, we got probably one of the biggest trees I've ever seen. About a 6-foot thing is just massive.
Kevin,
our staff are out there taking care of the business, and we'll be ready to go Sunday.
We've heard one of the most regretful things of that storm damage was the tree at Arnold Park.
Oh, I know.
Blew down.
I know. So many
Been
memories of,
Yeah. A lot of families had memories there.
Having recreation down there.
That's right.
Having popsicles and whatnot down underneath the tree.
Fitzgerald keeps it at the 5.
He's
steps
going to go in for a score. Nice job by Norwell there. I know. That was pretty devastating. We need to get some trees growing down there, Sean.
Well, I was told that when Mrs. Arnold donated the park to the town.
She said you couldn't have only one tree on the park?
She said you couldn't cut down that tree and you couldn't build a tennis court.
Okay.
Now, and also,
I agree with her on both counts.
Yeah. The story is that tree was the model for the logo of Timberland Boot Company.
That's right.
Because if you don't already know, the Timberland boot was invented in Abington at the Arnold Shoe Factory, which was then the Abington Shoe Factory right there next to Arnold Park. It was invented there. It was so successful a boot that the Abington Shoe Company changed their name to the Timberland Company. And they have the tree as the logo, which is right outside that factory.
And they had a boat. They had a boot a few years ago called the Abingtonian.
That's right.
Yeah,
they had a shoe line, the Abington Collection. Sean Donovan runs it in for the 2-point conversion.
Oh.
So a
lot of great history there, Sean.
It is, and that factory is still here. It was the Abington Inc. At one point. It was Abington Shoe Company. Before that, originally it was the Arnold Shoe Factory, and hence Arnold Park. Mrs. Arnold used to live right around the corner there on Wales Street and Adams Street.
Of course, Arnold's Rock is up at Mount Vernon Cemetery.
41-14.
1 minute to go here in the ball game. Just a good win tonight. Good prep for the Green Wave for next week as they head into the playoffs. It's going to be an exciting to see who we line up with next week, and then kind of look at the schedule kind of out a couple of weeks.
My father tells me when he was a kid, he used to play baseball in Mrs. Arnold's side yard with his friends. And as they get older, they started hitting the ball and hitting her house. And she said, hey, go down around the corner on Railroad Street and Wales Street. If you want to clear some of that land there, you can play there. So they started clearing the land. And that became Arnold Park eventually. She just donated it to the town. Clock is rolling with 30 seconds to go. Here comes the kickoff from the Clippers. A squib kick going to come down the near sideline.
Just jump on it. Nice
Good job. Is that Simonetti or?
No, it looks like number 29. It's 29.
That would be Nash, AJ.
AJ Nash.
Sorry, AJ. Good job, AJ. That'll be it.
Yep, that'll be it for the Green Wave. Nice win here tonight. Looking forward to next week's game. Green Wave 7-1. Great season so far.
It was a great victory for Abington. They really came out firing, and it just kind of took the wind out of Norwell sails early, which they were hoping to do because Norwell has been known to be a pretty good foe in years past, and I think you'll see a stronger team from Norwell next year. But they're going to be happy that Abington kind of got through this, no major injuries. They had a lot of guys out there get some good play time, and they're going to, kind of tee themselves up nicely for the playoffs starting next Friday
Absolutely.
night.
Great job by everyone. Looking forward to it. We were talking about how little concern about, a letdown, and you didn't see any of that this week at all. Green Wave took care of business.
That's right. So the Green Wave now, with their 7th victory of the season, make it a 41-14 final score. The Abington Green Wave are heading to the Division 6 playoffs. Stay tuned. If you're on Twitter, follow @AbingtonAD. You can watch for emails coming out of the school department, watch the high school sign, or talk to any of the high school student athletes. They'll be able to tell you. So with that, we'll sign off here from Norwell. Again, thank you to Mr. Watson. Thank you to Mr. Nelson. We'll be back next week with Green Wave playoff football.